I was mistaken, guys. And upon me thinking, and um, the youth going on out here with these tragedies, aka Blinkies, that's happening. It's easy, quick, fast, easy access to, excuse me guys, to get your hands on a Blinky. It's like welfare. They giving them out. And then on top of that, wow, you could be 11 with a gun. These people don't care about y'all. And I'm not throwing shade. I'm not throwing some game at y'all. And that's facts. These people don't care about y'all. Anytime you can run out and buy a gun for like 500, 600. They don't care. They call you a young boy. Young boy. You sure? They saying it like they care. But, and I'm gonna just throw this out here. We all know, AKA, I'm gonna put it like that, AKA, because it is an AKA. And we all know where the guns is coming from. We all know where they coming from. Right? And somewhere, somehow, it's loopholes. Tell them you knocked my phone out my hand. Tell them that. Tell him. Say I'm Buddy. Say I'm Buddy, and I knocked the phone out. Oh, this kid out of body. Tell him you Buddy. You in there fighting? You fighting? And you better not be fighting Mr. Face. You Billy, cause you come and knock the phone out my hand. You being Billy. So make a long story short, guys. Sorry about that. And AKA, I'm not going to even say the name, like, because basically we all know where they're coming from, and I'm not putting nothing out there. We know, you know, it's not scientists not to find it out, but anyhow, like I was saying, they throw all these blinks out here, and they running for them. They running, and I say that to say they don't even love y'all. You feel me? And it boils down to whoever selling them the blankies. And then it looks up to, wow, common sense. If y'all can get your hands on a blankie within the blink of an eye, I can't get no, why is not out here in the blink of an eye for a vest, a B vest? Y'all need to think about that. And that's why I got up and I was like, it's the love is not adding up on both parties, 3 parties, really. And the major people is getting their money from the top. So wherever they made, they get theirs. They not losing. They're not losing. So if they were losing, if they was losing, they'd be putting stolen. They're not losing. You don't hear about too many shops being ran in. Not saying that, you want to start that, but you barely hear it. You barely hear it. And then, on top of that, they don't even sell B vests. They don't sell it. They don't sell it. It should be a combination. Especially if you carry a firearm. It should be that should go hand in hand. That should be hand in hand. And this message is not gonna get through the hands of these young boys because first of all, they know it all. Secondly, advice is one ear out the other. Thirdly, they got these old heads telling them that it's, having them thinking that it's cool. And it's that, young boys my age. And a little younger. That just don't care about them. Anytime these babies are getting firearms, that means it lacks the morals in the neighborhood. There's no morals in the neighborhood no more. There's nothing to stand up for in the neighborhoods anymore. So the neighborhoods get contagious. And that's where all this stuff is going on. Because if you don't stand for nothing, if you won't stand for something, you'll fall to nothing. And that's just what is going on. They fall into nothing. And at the end of the day, it's really nothing. And they just doing stuff today over nothing. He looked at me. He stepped on my sneaker. That's basically what it's boiling down to. He said, F me. That's what it's boiling down to. Nothing. The beef is over nothing. And when we was growing up through the little subliminals in the movie or whatever, You know, you fight, and that is what it is. You have a free fall. Nowadays, they ain't doing that no more. And everybody there to talk about it. These little ducklings that still need to be in the pine with their parents, mother, father. These little ducklings turning ugly. The ugly ducklings. And it's sad. It's sad because as people, we're always talked about. We're always talked about. And this going on now, it's hitting the G spot like crazy, tremendously. It's hitting the G spot. It's hitting the G spot. And I mean, I can say things, and it still won't do nothing. It's just my opinion on the madness that's going on. I can't even imagine what be going on out here. I can't even imagine what be taking place out here. And it's beyond what I can even think. I mean, I don't even want to, and that's crazy because I don't even want to think about stuff like that. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it, especially when it comes to these babies, these kids out here. And a lot of them, it is a lack of guidance. And I always told my kids when they was little, don't bring nobody's stuff in my house. And I meant that. Don't bring nobody's stuff in my house. And I embedded that in my kids' head when they was young. So basically, if that blankie not yours, don't bring it in my house. If it is yours, don't bring it in my house. Don't bring nothing inappropriate in my home. And I always told my kids that. And I tell my kids, and that's relevant. Anybody come knocking on my door talking about what you said about them or this and that and the third, we got a problem. I don't want that drama at my house. At my house. Don't come. Don't bring no drama to my house. Don't do it. Don't get set up for failure. Don't do it. And I'm just sharing that. I'm just sharing it because there's just so much going on. And if I can prevent certain things, I will. I will. But we have to get accountable to our household. And what these kids are bringing in your house, what they bringing in. Because I'm quite sure they bringing the stuff home. And I say that to say, my homie, well, everybody homie from Westwood, she got shot and killed by a 13-year-old during school hours. So you mean to tell me that he had the blanket in his house and felt comfortable bringing it out with him? That's what that's saying. And nobody's checking nothing. Y'all don't check your kids' rooms. Because I already know they ain't checking the book bags. Because a lot of kids, it's been crazy since they've been bringing illegal substance into school. So if they not checking the book bags, they definitely not checking the rooms. It takes a village to raise these kids. And half the time you can't even say nothing to the kids because the parents and whoever raised them got an attitude like you doing something wrong. And that puts a different demeanor in a child's head, and like, you got my mind, you can't tell me what to do. And it actually, instead of helping the child, it actually deteriorate the brain from what the child should be learning as growing up in the community. Because the fact of the matter is, if you're not outside with your child, and your child is out there cussing and this and that, and you an adult and you listening to this, you supposed to say something, because totally is disrespectful. Is headed for destruction. I mean, the way these kids cussing out here, horrible. And that's what, and it boils down to the childhood. And they don't tell these kids that. It's to the point they looking at your records from school and they throwing it in your face. If you getting in trouble, they don't tell you this stuff. They want to make an example out of you. And y'all keep doing the same thing. This is not designed to be your hero. It is designed for destruction, to destroy physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's what it's designed for. It says nationwide is on your side. These people is not on your side. We're not a nation to them. They can stop it. But why? Why? Why stop it? If the parents, because just because they allow and all this stuff going on, The parents shouldn't allow it. The caregivers shouldn't allow it. There is the warm blankets. There's the warm blankets. Certain apps you can't even speak on certain things. And then they cover, that's how they try to cover. They don't care. They teach their kids 3 years old. You think they care? But they try to cover it up like they do and they don't. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. If they cared, y'all would have had a BV. It wouldn't be so much going on out here. You can live and tell your story. Half of them can. You don't even know what happened. And they're not going to say, oh yeah. You think so? You think they're going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? No. They're not. And that's why they got all these video cameras out here, because they know they can't solve all this stuff going on out here. So they invented the cameras. And the fools still doing stuff. They still doing, like, what's going on? Your brain fried? Like, what is going on? They trapping y'all and y'all still, motives is still the same. That should be the wake-up call. Oh no, they got cameras out here now. I'm chilling. Because they tired. They know what they done and they tired. And then you get the big ones. They open up this and open up that. They always gonna be rich because they know. They always gonna be rich. Forever and ever. Generational wealth. All for y'all. All for y'all. Y'all still continue to do the same thing. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm sitting in somewhere and these people, families, won't be living off of me. Getting a certain amount from the state because I'm in a facility. Are y'all crazy? You crazy. Money goes there to their great grandkids off of y'all. Because y'all done did something out here. And y'all got all these years, 50,000 every year off of one person. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Because ain't no way I'm going to sit there and let people come up off of me forever in a day. Y'all better wake up. Wake up, get up, stand up, do better, change. Because that's what's happening. They family, that's generational wealth off of y'all. Young boys out here today. Generational wealth for them. You think they care about y'all? No, they don't. They do not. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Y'all parents better start saying they got generational wealth off y'all kids. Generational wealth from your kids. And y'all don't see a problem with that. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. By you struggling, living in however, and you not saying that to your kid. And they don't care because they know what's going on out here. And they know their families is taken care of. And they know you're not saying nothing. Some are. It's too late. They family come up off your kids out here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They get 20 years and 50,000 a year. In 2 years, that's $1 million off your kid. Off your kid. $1 million in 2 years off your kid sitting. And then they hold the money up. They pass the legacy on for their grandkids, their great grandkids, they this, they that. Because all these freaking prisons out here been out here since before I was born. And it don't matter if they if people change or whoever buy it, it's still a generational money for them. It's still generational. However you look at it, you're still generating the wealth of these people. You're still generating wealth for them. Y'all don't see that? Or y'all just not thinking? Wake up. Wake up. Drink your coffee and get up. Because you're going to need it. Get an energy shot and wake up. Stop being the statistics. And wake up, because the more statistics you get, you blind. Yeah, you blind. You blind. You going to visit, you doing this, you doing that. But at the end of the day, who's winning? They are. They are. They sitting rich off y'all. They sitting rich off y'all. And y'all are continuously allowing this to happen. Wake up.